Hey guys. I came back on here with one. I had to put my baby to sleep because he was upset and he wanted me to actually rock him to sleep. So I had to get comfortable. So forgive me again for looking the way that I look. I usually always try to make sure that I look presentable. But whatever, I'm showing you my authentic self. So yeah. So but I wanted to come back on here because in pertaining to kind of the video that I last made, talking to you guys about making sure that what you're doing is in the will of God and you just not manipulating text or you going by your own desires and just expecting God to just, bless you on the way and just, go along with whatever plans that he has for you. And that is truly not what he intends for you to do, and the word says to trust in the Lord with all thine heart, lean not to your own understanding, knowing that he will direct your paths, but you seek him first and he will direct your paths, not you make your path and he's going to, just follow whatever your will is. Okay, that's incorrect. A lot of people in the world do that, but that's not what you should do. Okay. You also just want to make sure that people know too, to kind of go along with the fact of me being okay with coming on making a video. Just I'm super down in my PJs. Really just the whole factor not caring what other people have to say, but at the same time making sure that you're just unspotted from the world. You're set apart from the world, making sure that when people see you, that they can tell that you are saved. Back then when they're fully covered from head to toe. And a lot of times, we'll look down on that or be like, of course, nowadays you can have fashion and there's people in that's actually in their ministry with fashion and with beauty, for the people can feel good and their self-esteem and all that is ministry, don't get me wrong. But where I'm going with this is really the fact that people can really tell that, by your attire, by your appearance, you don't look like no, I don't know, night walker. uh you're not over here just throwing your body out there, all seductive like. No, okay? You want to make sure that when people see you that you're a representation of Christ and of that holiness. And you're just not giving out the wrong signal. And people say, well, you wear what you want to wear. You should be able to do what you want to do, throw it out there, da 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 da. Lizzo. Okay, listen, having confidence and just like over sexualizing yourself and doing, it's like that's two different things. Okay. You just want to make sure people can, like I said, tell people can tell if you was always wearing midriffs and Daisy Dukes in the world and you got saved and you still wearing midriffs and Daisy Dukes. I'm sorry, maybe your Holy Ghost isn't convicting you, or you don't have an accountability partner, or you still are stuck on your own principles of the world. But that's incorrect, sweetheart. I'm sorry, and I have to let you know and tell you that you can't stay the same. That's not how this goes. You shouldn't be staying the same. You're not producing no fruits in your life if you're still doing the same things you're doing in the world and claiming to be saved. We should do a self-check. Okay, we need to definitely check that. Okay, for me, for instance, me being married, it's a lot of things that I was wearing in the world and I used to do because I was quote unquote single. But then when I got saved, and I actually had an example of, hey, you shouldn't be wearing stuff like that and doing that because that's giving off the wrong signal about you. You're going to keep on attracting. How you going to find a husband and you're going to keep attracting the same scumbags that you was attracting in the world and everything because you look the same. They don't see no holiness in that. They don't see wife material in that. Because as a wife, I mean, you want your husband to know that he's the only one that gets to see your privates, not Tom and Joe and DeMarcus and everybody else. Okay, I mean, you don't just put yourself out there like that. Like, that's for your husband to see. So of course there was a difference with me, because I'm like, okay, I represent him. I represent him as well, and I don't want, somebody else lusting or looking at me and thinking that I'm available and I'm not available. Okay, it's just about giving out the right message. If that's the message that you're trying to give, that you a stripper, okay, but you're and if, even if you was that, you're not that anymore. Okay, you are a new creature now. It's time to put on new garments. Okay, if you're trying to get away from sin, baby, you attracting sin by your clothes. That's what they see. That's what you're going to attract. You're going to keep, I don't know why I keep attracting, baby. Have you checked your attire? Now, if you change your attire, it's still something in you that's attracting those people. But right now, we're talking about attire. Okay? Your attire has to change. If you coming from an homosexuality, if you coming from out of that and you trying to really walk holy, baby, you gonna have to change your clothes. Your clothes gonna have to change. You can't wear the same stuff. You can't do the same stuff you was doing. Your mindset has to change right along with this stuff, baby, because you're not gonna go nowhere. You not. That's why you still wearing the same stuff and you think this stuff is okay. And I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. You taking it that way. I'm not judging you. The thing is, you have to really take a self-evaluation, okay? And if it's something I know for sure that I'm wearing, again, like, I feel convicted about it, because I'm like, dude, like, okay, yeah, no. Boobs are hanging out. Take it off. I used to do that a lot. And again, that was a difference. Something else as well that I knew for sure to indicate that the difference in between my old life and my new life, I had my nose pierced on the side, and I had ended up taking it out. For one, when I first took it out, real talk, I took it out because I seen my sister took her piercings out, and I was like, well, she did it, and of course I was following after her and stuff like that. But no, truly the reason why it was necessary to remove my piercing, and I'm sure that's the reason why she did take hers out as well, is to indicate that difference in between my old life and my new life. Okay, I'm not the same person I was when I got that piercing. I was in the world, but now that I'm saved, it represents a difference. Nothing against it, because I still like piercings, and I remember I would keep trying to put my piercing back in and it would not work for whatever reason. I'm like, dude, like, I still got the hole, like, it's just, yeah, it wasn't meant for me to do that, because I was trying to, I don't know, I was rebellious. So, me trying to like pick up that old life again, it wasn't meant for me to. It's not. You're a new creature now. You got to act like a new creature. You're going to have to actually make that willingness for God to clean you up, so people can tell and see that difference in you. So you can't just keep doing the same stuff you was doing before. You can't keep looking like the same person you was looking like before, or else you're going to keep attracting the same things of the world. You're not going to be really letting go of the world. And you just, again, and if you're with somebody, and if they are telling you about your clothes, women, the guy is not trying to control you. It's just the whole factor that you represent him, okay? And once you do get married, you get serious, you settle down and everything, you get with a man of God, you're going to have to present yourself as such. You can't look like a thought. If I'm the first to tell you, please listen. Okay? And no shade, no, I don't know what to say, no pun intended, whatever. I'm not trying to be funny, but seriously, you're going to have to change your attire. You're going to have to look the part. And you're not faking it or having the case, or you don't have to. There's plenty of stuff out there. You can be stylish and be, and look really good, and I mean, you're not saying you can't have this quote unquote sex appeal or however, as a wife and everything. Not saying you got to let go of just trying to look good. Ain't nothing wrong with looking good, sweetheart, but you're not trying to seduce other people's husbands, and people in the church that's single and they trying to live right. You making them want to sin. We're not gonna do that. Okay? Be classy. It's okay to be classy. It's okay to look good. To your man, you look sexy. And another man may notice, but you're not his, and you're not gonna be putting that out there that you're trying to seduce somebody. It's okay. It's okay to look good. It's okay. It's all right. It is. But there's clothes, and there's people out there that's making clothes and stuff for us, especially for us, Christ like. It's stuff out there for us to wear and to do, okay? But stop shopping at that same place that you've been shopping at. Cause baby, them clothes is all revealing, showing too much skin and stuff, and we not doing that. So please, public service announcement. I hope you guys enjoy, like, share, subscribe to this channel, and no, you are not alone.